What's up, everybody? Larissa Shanti here with Shanti Moves, and today we're bringing you a nice 10-minute morning routine that will get you a little bit more energized and feeling good to go into the rest of your day with. So if you're ready, come join me on your mat. If you'd like to be cross-legged or on the knees, whatever feels good to you here. Once you get onto your mat, take a moment, feel your sit bones on whatever surface may be underneath them. Then start to kind of lengthen up through the spine, getting nice and tall. Maybe take a nice deep inhale and exhale as you settle in. And then bring your chin parallel to the earth. Start to drop your left ear down to the left shoulder. And then maybe take that left hand on top of the head, just resting it there. No pulling, just letting the sensation of touch help deepen that stretch. Then if you want to take it a little bit further, you can take your right fingertips, bring them down to the earth, then start to crawl them away from the body, deepening that stretch. Gently release, coming back to center. Drop your right ear down to the right shoulder. Right hand on top of the head if it feels good. Bring those fingertips down to the earth and then start to crawl them away, nice and slow, deepening that stretch. Gently release, coming back to center. Then bring your hands down in front of you, come into your tabletop. So your hands come underneath your shoulders, your fingers are spread nice and wide. Your knees are underneath your hips at hip width distance. Find a nice neutral spine here, tabletop. Then on your inhale, start to drop your belly down, open up your heart, lift your head. On your exhale, tuck your tailbone around all the way up through the spine, through the shoulders, dropping the head last to look back at that belly button. Then on your next inhale, drop the belly button, open up the heart, lift the head. Exhale, tucking the tailbone, rounding up through the spine, head dropping last. Move through a few of these now at your own pace. So kind of tuning in with your breath today. If you want to go a little faster or slower, whatever feels right to you. And then just seeing if you can feel each vertebrae moving one at a time. Finishing up your last one, and then meeting me back in tabletop, so nice neutral spine. On your next inhale, send your right arm up to the sky. And then on the exhale, bring the hand underneath you. Drop that right shoulder down to the earth. Left hand stays planted in front of the face while your neck gets settled. And we're doing a thread the needle variation here. So once you're settled in your regular thread the needle, then start to extend your left leg, tucking those toes underneath. And then dropping the left hip down a little bit so it's level with the right. And then maybe pressing that grounded arm into the floor, peeling that top shoulder open to the sky a little bit, deepening that twist. Gently bring that left leg back underneath. Inhale, plant through the left arm. Take the right arm all the way up to the sky. And then set it back down. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, bringing it under. Dropping the shoulder down to the earth. Settling the neck. And then extend that right leg back, toes tucking under. Keeping that right hip dropping down, level with the left. Pressing that grounded arm into the floor as you peel that top shoulder open ever so slightly to the sky. It doesn't have to be big movements here, just little subtle movements, actions of the body helps us tune in and stretch a bit deeper. Bring that left leg back underneath the body, right leg, sorry. Then press through that grounded hand. Take the left arm up to the sky, and then drop it back down to the earth, coming back to your tabletop. On your inhale, tuck your toes. On your exhale, send your hips up and back, coming into downward dog. You can pedal out the feet here, bending one knee, then the other. And maybe give a gentle shake, yes and no, of the head, working into your neck and shoulders. Find a moment of stillness here in your downward dog. And then start to walk the hands back towards your feet. Generously bend your knees, let your belly roll onto your thigh as the head hangs heavy. You can grab opposite elbows here, coming into a nice dangling forward fold. If you want, you can sway the upper body from side to side a little bit, shifting the weight from one foot to the other. Again, maybe a little shake, yes and no, with the head nice and slow. And then bring your hands back down to the mat. Start to walk forward, coming back into a downward dog. Get solid in your downward dog. Then on your inhale, take your right leg up into a three-legged dog. On your exhale, bend the knee, bring it through, place it in between the hands. Drop that left knee down, rise up. On your inhale, sweep the hands high, reaching through the side body. Open up that heart. On your exhale, take the hands down. And then we're going to come for a little twist. So press down through that left hand. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, right hand comes down. Then start to shift your hips back, starting to peel those front toes off the mat. Gentle bend in that long leg. If you need to slide the hands back a bit to find some length in the spine, then on your exhale, see if you can melt over that front leg a bit. Shifting forward back to a low lunge. Lift the back leg, come back to your downward dog. Inhale, take your left leg high into a three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it through, place it in between the hands. Drop that right knee down. Inhale, rise. Sweep the hands high. Reaching tall through that side body, lifting through the heart, but keeping those bottom ribs in. Exhale, hands come down. Plant through the left hand. Inhale, take that right arm up to the sky. And then exhale, hands come down. Shift the hips back, peeling those front toes off the mat. A gentle bend in that knee. Maybe walk the hands back, finding length through the spine. And then exhale, melting forward over that front leg. Coming back into your low lunge, lift the back leg, come back to your downward dog. Get solid in your downward dog, pressing through the palms evenly, reaching up through the spine, turning that tailbone up to the sky, energy down through the back sides of the legs. Doesn't matter if the heels touch. So you can keep those knees as bent as you like. And then let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. Soften those knees down to the earth. Come to sit on your heels. Take your hands behind you. Your fingers are facing towards your feet. On your inhale, scoop the tailbone under the body, lift the hips, keep the chin tucked to the chest for this one. Maybe try to draw the shoulder blades together as you lift the heart to the sky, getting in to the front sides of the shoulders there. And then gently lower the hips, come back to kneeling, hands at heart center. Brief moment of gratitude before you go off into the rest of your day.